Hi, I'm Nilesh. I'm co-founder of Archethic. I have worked in past for financial institutions like Barclays and MasterCard. Our founder is Sebastian Dupont. He used to work for Thales and then Orange, which is security and telecommunications. So both of us understand infrastructure and we understand the need for robust, scalable infrastructure. Today I'll talk about three aspects to help you understand Archethic. First, I'll talk about the inception, why we created Archethic. In 2016, I and Sebastian wanted to help build an open marketplace, a marketplace where buyers discover sellers, engage in trade without the intervention of platform. And the aim was to build it on top of blockchain. The blockchain available at that time was Ethereum. And Ethereum could only process 20 transactions per second. How do you build a marketplace on top of an infrastructure which tops up at 20 transactions per second? I was coming from MasterCard and we were doing well over 20,000 transactions per second. So we understood that first there was a need to build a scalable blockchain. That is the reason Archethic was born. Second, I'll talk about the innovations that make us unique. To build a scalable blockchain, we had to innovate each layer of the blockchain protocol. The lowest layer of the blockchain is P2P layer. Unlike gossip protocol used by most blockchains, which is chatty, consumes a lot of bandwidth, we use something called supervised multicast, which is way more efficient. After P2P layer comes consensus. Most of the blockchains use some form of proof of work or proof of stake. These consensus have three problems. They are not scalable because the whole network engages in the validation of the block, which means transactions can only be processed sequentially. The second problem is related to security. These consensus are prone to a 51% attack, where more than 51% nodes can co-opt and alter the state of the blockchain to their advantage. The third and the biggest problem is energy consumption. They are wild consumers of energy. So we created a new form of consensus called Arch consensus. Using Arch consensus, we can process transactions in parallel, which leads to scalability, and we are not prone to 51% attack. Arch consensus also makes our blockchain highly energy efficient and sustainable. Our consensus mechanism has been peer reviewed by researchers and we have published white papers regarding this. The next layer is the DApp layer. We created a simple interface to build distributed applications without the need of prior knowledge of coding. What is the point of creating a scalable infrastructure if people cannot build applications on top of it easily? Apart from these innovations, which help Archethic to be scalable, secure and sustainable, we also are working on a biometric device that can help create private keys using biometric data from finger vein scan. These private keys can then be used to access the blockchain. It just ensures that it becomes easy for every individual to access the blockchain without the worry of private keys, loss of private keys and stuff like that. Finally, I will talk about the current state of the project and roadmap. We have deployed our mainnet and a bridge that can help our community to bridge their ERC20 UCOs from Ethereum to the native state on Archethic. UCO is our native crypto and we are listed on multiple exchanges. Our next goal is to build an interoperability layer. We believe that the growth of the whole ecosystem will lead our growth in turn. So we want people to have the ability to create and realize value on our network and have the ability to move the value using interoperability layer. Our long-term vision, a very lofty goal, is to optimize the network node software to a level where it can be deployed on a mobile phone. Imagine carrying a mining node in your pocket. I believe that is true democratization of value creation and Web3. I hope that gives you some context about Archethic. Thanks for watching.